All right, welcome back to another problem, and let's take a look at where we start. Based on the dimension here and everything, I'm going to start at the center where it's at R5 in radius. So let me first construct a circle of radius of 5. And from that, I'm going to go ahead and construct me a construction segment. This one should be in my center line layer. It should be center line or by layer. It should be by layer. All right, give me 1 second. Click on that, say by layer. All right, now we are here with the circle. Let's take a look at where we're going to start. We can see that we have a 30 here and a 32.9. So those are location that help us at the intersection of the 32.9, and that is where you draw those circle of radius of 5 and 7.5. So what we're going to do, I'm going to go ahead, go to my center lines here. I'm going to take that. I'm going to draw down something. It doesn't matter how long, just estimate it a little bit right there. And I'm going to offset it to the right, 30 units. And then we're going to do offset one more time. This time I'm going to do 32.9 from this new one to the right. Okay. Next, we're going to see that we have an angle that is 30 degree right here. So I'm going to take that. I'm going to go down here, tap. I need this to be 30. I need this to pass this second one, but I need that also to be 30 degree. Hit escape. So right there, when we go back to our constructions layer, I'm going to go to the intersection and make me a 5 radius circle and also this 7.5. Okay. Now, when I have that one, I'm going to go ahead and let me see. I'm going to do offset. I'm going to offset the radius of the biggest one, which is 7.5. So I'm going to offset 7.5. This one out, that one that way. Escape. This two right here, I'm going to convert them back into the 0 layer. All right. What I'm going to do next will be mirror. I'm going to mirror all of this right here. I'm going to mirror them over this. All right. Say no. That will help me with this R4 right here. So I'm going to go ahead and do fillet. I will select my first object, radius of 4. And second object right there, hit escape. I'm going to go ahead and trim out that little section there for you guys to see. I can also go in here and trim out a little more. Make sure that I got everything. Okay, also these. All right, so that is that little section there that we have. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and use this 32 right here. First, I'm going to go ahead and create a 30-degree angle. I'm going to do a 30-degree angle at 32. The measurement I'm going to do is 32, and the angle I'm looking for is a 30-degree angle. What I know is that that's 90, and I'm going to go this way is 180. I want only 30, so that angle that I'm looking at right now needs to be 150. Okay, hit escape. This right here is also need to be in my center line layer. Okay. What I'll do, I'll take the circle here at that endpoint. I'll do a radius of 5 and then a radius of 10. Okay, so that's 5 and then that's 10 in radius. All right, once I have those, I can take those. I'm going to go ahead and mirror them over this and say no. All right, that is where we are. Next, I'm going to look at to create this right here. So I have R5, that's radius of 5. From here to here is 5, right? I know that is 32 for this circle there. So if I am to do that, the next circle, this one right here, will be 32 plus 5. So it's going to be 37. So I'm going to do circle. I'm going to do tangent, tangent radius. that one for this two circle, 37. All right, I can go ahead and now trim it so you can kind of see it. All right, you see it. All right, that's good. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of that. The next one will be this right here. I'm gonna create that. So now that's radius is 10. 10 plus 32 will give you 42. So I'm gonna go again, tangent, tangent radius. I'll do this and I'll do that at, I set 42. All right, and of course we can also trim and trim. Get rid of this. All right. The next thing we're going to do is I'm going to look at this one right here. If this is 32 and this one is smaller, so I'm taking 5 units away from 32. So that would be 27. So I'll do a tangent radius. Okay. Or you don't have to do tangent, tangent radius. You can also create a circle because you know this is 32 right at the center. You can do the same thing at 27 at that center, and then you can trim them. It's a multiple way of doing it. All right, and then you can also go right here and trim that little thing, and I believe you can trim that now as well as that and that and that. You can trim those things now. All right, let me see. Where else do I need to do? I'm going to leave that right there for now. The next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to offset. I'm going to offset 10 unit from here. And then I'll offset this 10 unit from there. And I don't need to do the thing on the inside. I believe I don't. So I'm going to go ahead and click on this, make them white by going to the white layer there. All right. The next thing I'll do is I'll put in this arc at 27 in radius there. So I can do a fillet of 27. And that is our shape. I can do the same thing. All right. I believe that's it. And I can now go trim out the section that we need to be trimmed. One section need to be white. Is this right here? Need to go back to that white layer.
Go out your office. It's almost